For 15 years, Dele Faro was every woman's prayer point come to life. A calm, successful medical doctor in Lagos, lover of Afrobeat, especially old school Two-Face, and loyal husband to his stunning wife Nkechi. They married in their early 30s and built a serene life in Magodo, Lagos. A well-furnished duplex, 2 cars, 0 kids by mutual decision. They preferred spontaneous trips to Obudu, hosting loud owambis in matching asoebi and dancing till dawn at Echo Hotel's retro nights. On the outside, they were the picture of marital bliss, but on the inside, a storm brewed. For 15 years, Nkechi kept secrets, 21 to be exact. 21 men scattered across work retreats in Abuja, women's networking events in Port Harcourt, overnight church conferences in Ibadan, and even parent-teacher meetings at her niece's school in Oka. Dele wasn't entirely clueless. The clues were there: unfamiliar colognes, suspicious text notifications, new screen locks, and hushed calls answered in the kitchen. But being the quiet type, he buried his suspicions under hospital rosters, clinical reports, and carefully crafted smiles, until fate, or maybe just sloppy timing, intervened one quiet harmattan night in December 2023. Nkechi forgot to lock her phone after ordering suya from the mall. A message popped up, then another, and another. Then he opened WhatsApp. It hit like a trailer. Texts, nudes, hotel receipts, voice notes, pet names. He didn't throw the phone. He didn't scream. He simply stared at the screen, read everything, and began to plan, the way only a deeply wounded, calculated man could. Nkechi's 45th birthday was coming up on June 28, 2025. She wanted a big celebration. Dele offered to handle everything: the hall in Lekki Phase 1, the food, the band, the guest list. She was thrilled, but she didn't know he had already started sending out invitations, not just to her friends, but to each of the 21 men, every single one. Not as Dele, of course. The invites were penned sweetly from Nkechi herself, handwritten cards, tucked in wine bottles, notes delivered via dispatch, romantic enough to stir nostalgia. They were invited for a private reconnection moment with the celebrant. A surprise, she said, would make them smile. She assumed they were just clients, old church friends, or harmless ex-schoolmates. On the night of the party, the venue was glowing, chandeliers under trees, palm wine in custom clay cups, whiskey's IDK flowed from the speakers. Guests in elegant attires mingled, while Nkechi, glowing in a sequin Ankara gown, floated like royalty between tables, until she began to recognize faces: 1, 2, 4, then 7, men she hadn't seen in years. One smiled at her awkwardly, another winked, one even walked up and said, "Long time, Nke baby." Her stomach turned. She grabbed Dele and whispered urgently, "What's going on? Why is he here?" And him too. He sipped his wine and replied, cool as chilled palm wine. "They came for you. Each one is a memory, a piece of our journey, no?" She blinked, unable to speak. Then came the mic tap. "Ladies and gentlemen," Dele's voice cut through the chatter, smooth, controlled. "Tonight, we are here to honor a woman of elegance, strength, and undeniable influence." Polite laughter filled the air. He continued, 45 years of Nkechi. So I thought, why not invite the special men who have helped shape our journey? The laughter turned to silence. Faces turned. Nkechi's complexion went from golden to ghost white. Dele smiled faintly, To all 21 of you, thank you. Some of you knew, some of you didn't, but now we all do. He raised his glass to truth, to closure, and to Nkechi. Then he dropped something on the table, a gold wedding ring and a brown envelope. Inside were divorce papers, signed. Without another word, he stepped away, out of the venue, past the blinking lights, into the cool Lagos night. As he walked down the Lekki boardwalk under the stars, he smiled. Some storms don't need thunder. Some truths don't need a fight. Sometimes all you need is red wine, receipts, and a guest list. If you find this story interesting, do well to like, share, and tell us what you think about the way Dr. Dele handled this situation on the comment section. Don't also forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you can be notified when we bring you more juicy stories. Stay locked in and keep winning. Blessings to you.